Hey, what's going on, guys? Vengeance5714 here. In today's video, we're going to be going in and showing off the things that I've done in the actual story. In another video, we'll probably go over the online portion. But for now, like I said, we're just going to go through the story. So, I've acquired all the outfits that you're basically given. I never actually bought outfits. There's not much going on in here. Although I do remember buying a specific shade set, and I forget where the shirt is, but I bought the Max Payne shirt to go with this. I just don't know where it is. I know this is one of them, but there's a there is a shirt for it's a Hawaiian shirt, there we go, to help me look more like Max Payne as well. Because it's pretty obvious with the bullet time and this haircut and stuff that it's intentional. I customized this car like this. I think I'm not the only one to even do that. In all the customization options, I think I look like I copied someone. I remember putting cars in there, but I'm not gonna lie, I guess not. Now, let's see. I own these, so I guess we'll check in on those as well. But first, we want to go to the garage, because that's the most important. Nope. I forgot there's a whole copyright situation between the music in this game. So we're going to go ahead and fix that right now. Audio, music, nope, you don't hear that. I think this car is fully upgraded, and of the, you know, like, default vehicles that each character has, this is one of my favorites, but I definitely think Franklin's is cooler, just because I have a bias to muscle cars. Now, if we go in here, there should definitely be something, but, okay, I was about to say, but I guess not. So, this one is kind of just thrown together. I think that this color scheme looks cool. I had one like that in online, and I think that's why I did it. This one is supposed to look as expensive as I could get it. This one was just me testing it out because I didn't have it in online. Still doesn't look too bad. And then this one I bought because Michael is kind of the more classic character. He's, you know, into the older stuff. And that's what I did. I think I did a good job of representing that with this vehicle. Plus, I never got to use it otherwise, so this made a good excuse to use this vehicle. With it, we are going to... I know I own the same helicopters and stuff for each character, so we'll probably just switch now, and then go with the final character to the, like, you know, take Trevor to the airfields and stuff. Ah, right in the clothes area. That's great. Nice. I never changed off of Franklin's original haircut. I just think that that's the best Franklin that can Franklin. Again, didn't buy any outfits, just kind of whatever existed already. I literally don't own anything. That's because I just never needed to. But now we're going to head out here. We're going to take a look at Chop. He probably has made an oopsie, but this is a door. You remember that? That's funny. Help. I'm stuck. I barely care about going inside their houses. It looks like glass from this side. Oh, I can actually sprint now. Yep. So, Don't worry about that stink there. But I gave him the pink and those tricks and that meat are all because of the iFruit app. And then I've done this in a black and red, a blue and green, and this time I settled for kind of like a black and purple. I think it looks actually really nice. And this bike I would sometimes paint white. I remember watching a YouTuber who their actual bike was this but white, so that's why I would do it. But I did green this time because it was Franklin's color is green, so I figured it appropriate. Now we're going to go down to Franklin's garage. By the way, if you see me do that a lot, Franklin's special ability allows you to get more traction and can maneuver better. But another thing too that a lot of like stunt YouTubers will do is they spam that because it'll make you go faster. It's borderline cheating. It also gives you a lot of downforce, sucks you right down to the ground, which is why I was using it on those jumps to save my life. It literally couldn't keep up, it redlined there. Alright, now we're going to go over here and into this garage. So in here, again, I chose a bougie looking car, put it green, gave it white walls like a lowrider, because that's just kind of, you know, his, first of all, it's his color, and then because of his gang that he's affiliated with, I thought it was appropriate. This one I actually had on Trevor, but I noticed I could steal his car, so I couldn't not steal it. And then I thought that this was a cool color combo for a car that I'm never going to own it online. That bike over there is just the fanciest quote-unquote bike that I had, so I chose that one as, you know, the bike for Franklin because he seems to have a bike affiliation. We're going to use this car, which is one of my favorite cars, I think it sounds wonderful, to go over here. Because if we do, if like I said before, I bought all the vehicles on each character, but Trevor owns a different airfield, so, and he steals a few air vehicles, so it would be rather different. I'm just hoping I don't make an ass of myself and eject out of the front of the car and die. Huh. Maybe I didn't buy anything for anyone. I know I did before, but it doesn't appear to be there now. We'll go across the way to look at the helicopters as well, but I may not have any. I just pressed the wrong button. That was awkward. Alright. Nothing here by the looks of it. Yep. Alright, and then Trevor, who could be doing anything. Okay, well, he's all the way up in Sandy Shores. That's wonderful. That's a great start. Oh, great. Okay, it could be worse. He was taking part in the Air Force, so I kind of chose this outfit most because it looks clean and it has the military star on it and, you know, the Zancudo military base on it. So I thought that was most appropriate. This is a fully upgraded. I made it pink because it's the Barbie truck and I don't care what anyone says. And then this is the one that you get halfway through the game for stealing their chopper. I don't know if I have any other options though. Okay, I do. I bought a cargo bob for this one because it looks like a military chopper. And then I'm gonna have to back away, I think. Yep. And then the other one that I bought was a buzzard because I felt it was also appropriate. And then we're gonna take the Barbie truck 6 inches to the left. And I don't know if I own any more planes. I think this may be my only owned plane. Oh, no. Okay, so I bought the Shamal because... So it there. Okay, so I'm going to have to do this. I bought the Shamal because it's like an actual passenger jet situation. But obviously not passenger jet entirely. I used the Mallard because it's the stunt plane. The Cuban 800 you're given. The Duster I think you may be given. And the Cuban 800 was the first one we saw in here. I bought the Vestra because I didn't get to use it online. I bought the Bezra because it's the best, it's the fastest, and it's the training jet. And then the Marshall, you can choose which version you want. So I wanted to experiment with each color and stuff. But the Marshall is just a monster truck. And then I also bought the Rhino tank, also because of Trevor being more militaristic and insane. And then where do we need to go next? We need to go all the way down here. And so we're going to make this a little bit simpler on ourselves. There. Now we're going to drive over to that Bezra and fly out there. That should make things simpler. When we get over there, I hope not to jump out, blow up like a family of 4 and get a wanted level, but it probably will happen. And when it does, the option of call Lester does not count. Yo, thanks vehicle, you're just as loud as the game, I can tell from the mixer. Not that anything important is going on in the game just yet. I could have done this without audio. I didn't purchase many of the businesses between the characters. I know that I purchased Smoke on the Water with Franklin and the movie place, the cinema, with Michael, because I felt that those were most appropriate. And I also purchased the hangar for arms races for Trevor, because that also seemed most appropriate. This is always the most familiar one to me because I have a lot of fun at this garage and from this garage and stuff. I know I did the rampages that are available. I heard the thing explode and we got in there, so I think we're safe. And I shouldn't need to show anything off, so it'll just close out when we're done here. So this is this another Osiris? I don't know what this is. Turismo. This is a Turismo R. I painted it orange because of that being his color. I made this all black, like the Batmobile, to enforce justice. I never got to use this one in online, so I just gave it a black and orange. And I wanted to give him a bike too, so I gave him this bike, which I don't remember the name of. And it won't tell me. It hates me. Alright, let's drive it outside. It's the Carbon RS. Okay, so I do actually have this one in online for a moment when it was free for transferring along with the Chameleon, but I don't anymore. But in the next video, I'm going to be showcasing my stuff in online, which is going to take a lot longer. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Comment down below why Tim has to get phone calls on Messenger all the time when I record. And subscribe if you want to hear more Messenger calls. Peace.